What's good, guys? I'm sorry for being away for so long. I hope you haven't been waiting for my video for my videos, but I just had some shit to do. But I now I just felt like it. Yeah, so I've had a great day. I've had a great day. I'm almost on. In 6 days, I have 1 month of semen retention. Now again, after failing 9 month streak, spree, uh, yeah, whatever you call it, and I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling so good. I've been having so much energy from the start of the day to the end of the day. I woke up, I didn't press my snooze. I just went up, and I felt pretty good. I usually I'm tired for, a couple of hours, but I felt pretty energetic early on. I did my Qigong for 15 minutes and then I did meditation and breath work for 30. I had my breakfast and I also got to say that, I as I said in the previous video, I did the carnivore diet for just 3 weeks. And now, I'm eating carbs again, but I have changed my diet, because like the carnivore diet, I think it was just a bit too strict for me. Uh, but like I could definitely tell that there was a lot of benefits from lowering my carb usage. So inflammation, I really need it because before when I was eating carbs, I was having troubles, with my knees. I was having troubles, with my hips. I was having headaches. I was having headaches like a lot of times. I thought it was because I was undergoing some kind of spiritual, progress because I was doing so much yoga, doing the headstands, doing the breath work. I don't know, man. So I was eating a lot of, what do you call it in like English? Tylenol in Swedish, Ipren, Alvedon, and just after 2 days of lowering my carbs, so I'm eating carbs for breakfast, like with a smoothie. So my smoothie consists of oats, honey, frozen fruits, walnuts, coconut oil, and milk. Some kind of milk, almond milk, regular lactose-free cow milk, or soy milk. But I'm a bit scared of the soy milk because yeah, you know why. Uh, but my knee pain is gone and my headache is gone. I feel so clear-headed. I feel so calm. I feel like a weight has been lifted off my head. And my chest. I feel I feel great. And I feel so relieved and grateful and thankful. And happy about it. And I really like that, because I do want some carbs in my daily life, because the carbs is just like a. I heard someone say that carbs is like the jet fuel of energy of fuel. While if you're doing like strictly carnivore, then you're gonna be even more like calm and zen. But at least for the first few months. I don't know how it is after a couple of years, but I was kind of sluggish. I was very soft in my body, and I didn't have any spunk or oomph, or power. But now, with the knee inflammation gone and with some carbs for my breakfast, I'm doing better in all aspects of work. With the semen retention, I'm just going to work like a fucking machine from like start to finish. I feel so rich, and it's great, and being me, when I find something that I like and something that I feel is good for me, I always want to talk about it with other people and share my knowledge or share my experiences or share my I got some tips, I got some advice, but you know at the same time being me because I'm in some ways, I'm not in the best spot, in life, comparing myself to others. But I can get how some people don't want to take advice from me, seeing as they either have, better success in work, money, relationships, maybe they're just, better looking, confident, more arrogant, whatever it may be. I'm uh, I'm noticing, that some people don't want, to listen, and I can respect that because, I don't either. So I'm just trying to, do my thing, and spread some love, spread some energy, spread some good vibes, and, you know, the people they will start asking, I might, sow a seed, and I know that I've helped like people with other stuff too, so I mean it will happen this time, it's just hard, when I see close friends, struggling, and I feel like I have the answer for their solution, but they don't want to hear what I'm saying. So I'm just trying to mind my business, enjoy myself by myself. I would actually, I would actually really wanna find someone. I asked this girl out today. She had a boyfriend, but I'm glad I asked because she was a nice girl. She had a nice vibe and she was beautiful, and and I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad I shot my shot because I haven't done that in a while. I haven't been with anyone. Like I haven't had sex in almost 4 years. Since my last relationship. Before I got sober, and that was just a mess. So I've been focusing on myself, for a while. But lately I've been feeling kind of lonely, and everyone around me they're getting into relationships, and they're thinking about kids and they're moving together, and they've been doing that for a while, and I haven't really been bothered about that because I never actually been the one to compare myself. I always felt like I was different, but there's just some things that are universal, right? For a man and a woman and whatever. But yeah, like I say, I'm reading the Taoist book, the Taoist Secrets of Love right now, and I do need a partner, to to do what I need to do, what the book tells me that I must do. Uh, but yeah, we'll see. Like so, for a while, for these last, since I got sober, I always thought that, I went to the 12-step program, Cocaine Anonymous, and in the program, I heard a lot of people say like, when you've been sober for 1 year, you're ready to have a plant. When you've been sober for 2 years, you're ready to have a pet. And when you've been sober for 3 years, then you're ready to have a relationship. And I took that to heart, and I've kind of blocked everything out. I've become like a hermit, like a monk, and I'm like, I gotta fix everything before I even think of letting someone into my life. Uh, but I thought that I needed to, pay off all my debts first, get my education done, and buy an apartment, even though I had one. I just didn't want to, I felt so ashamed. I felt so ashamed. I felt a lot of shame, because I feel like I'm behind, and when I meet someone, I want to settle down, and find a wife, and make some kids, and I feel like it'd be a lot worse to get into a relationship with all this baggage. But lately, I've been thinking that that baggage doesn't really have to be as big of a baggage as it is. I've been confident in myself and in my my bad my energy. So I do feel that I have something to bring to the table, and I feel like things are gonna move my way when they need to, or when they're supposed to. And yeah, I'm just thankful I have this energy, and I do thank my semen retention. It's so important. Changed my life, and I I think it's like one of my tricks up my sleeve, so to speak. Like people don't even know. Like I'm just lapping people and every day. When it comes to energy, I'm just buzzing, feeling great, and I'm prepared for a flat line in a couple of months, but so far I'm just enjoying the ride, and I think it's gonna be great. Yeah. So I mean, semen retention, yoga, meditation. I don't know how it would have been. I've been meditating a lot, like an hour a day, 1.5 hours a day, 2 hours a day, and I can't imagine how it would be if I didn't do that, because it has been very hard to manage all of this energy for some days lately. Um, but I'm enjoying it. Like I'm enjoying it. Just these things that I thought was boring, I'm more disciplined, and I'm just doing boring shit, feeling good for no reason. It's crazy. But yeah, semen retention, yoga, meditation, qigong. Like qigong was definitely a big missing puzzle piece for me, because I was doing a lot of hatha yoga, and it was feeling great. I was feeling good, real good. And it does feel really good, and it's very powerful and educational and all of that shit. But the thing with qigong is that it's so fluid, like the microcosmic orbit, man. I feel more balanced. I feel more balanced, and with it, more in the flow, so to speak. And that's what I heard, in the Taoist book I'm reading right now. And like yoga, you're always trying to move the energy up towards your crown. It's always going up, 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 up. You want to burst your crown, and of course you want to be balanced. But in my tantra course, I have heard about the microcosmic orbit, or about the two main energy channels. What is it? The Ping Dalai Da. You know what I'm talking about, right? And I've only gone in the tantra course for a bit less than 2 years, so maybe they would be talking about that more later on. But in qigong, or in the Taoist book or whatever, I've had a lot of benefits from focusing more on my microcosmic orbit, moving the energy and down, up and down, and let it spiral. Not, like they said, not just trying to get the energy up, and get stuck in your head, because then you're just gonna be imbalanced, right? You might have some super intense spiritual experiences, some high peaks, but you want to do it slow and steady, balanced. You move it. You want to move it back down to your lower chakras again. To let it flow freely throughout your body, right? So that has been a great benefit because it feels great. It feels great and it's easier to do. You can just go up. It's fun. And I find it hard, like, because when I've been doing the hatha yoga, I want to do at least one asana for each of my chakras. But it takes a long time. Like, if I had all of the time and all of the energy in the world, I would like to do. I would like for each hatha yoga session to be like 3 hours. But it's not realistic. I don't have the time for that. And maybe, of course, if I do it more, is I'm gonna get more accustomed to it and know myself better and what chakras to choose and pick and what I need. Uh, but you know, yeah, it just feels more simple. But I'm not gonna give up with the yoga for sure because the hatha yoga is definitely powerful. It's really powerful. Uh, but yeah, I'm just grateful. Hope you guys are having a nice day too. A nice week, nice month. Apparently, it's the Capricorn's full moon today, and I'm a Capricorn. So maybe that's why it's been a great day. Um, but yeah, peace out, guys.